Okay, so now we're going to be reviewing To Apree, Butterfly Boy.
Yeah, let's get it.
Because you're not listening to what I'm telling you to do. So walk out. Do you want to go to jail? Then you need to do.
She looks like she's seeing a unicorn for the first time. That look in her eye is bewilderment. She comes from a small town and didn't know when she woke up this morning, this was the interaction she had in store for herself.
For what?
Can I help you?
Oh, no, thank you.
Do you need services?
Oh, no, not at this time.
No services?
Oh, no, thank you. And this is Charlestown and John Brown.
Are you just looking for brochures?
Oh, no, I'm just looking around.
Conduct business in here, so.
I'm conducting business.
With the city?
Yeah.
I love how he's being real polite
Free
and
Press
quiet.
Butterfly Boy.
Yeah.
I'm the Free Press Butterfly Boy vlogging. Okay.
What is that?
Oh, it's like operating through the Free Press, and Butterfly Boy likes to do vlogging of the city.
Yeah, these psychopaths are not having it.
Okay, so we do have the police who are responding, but I'm just going to make you aware.
Oh, you said please?
Police.
Oh, that's right. You said please?
No.
What are you
As
asking?
in law enforcement.
Oh, I thought you were asking me something nicely.
No, so I'm making
I
you
always
aware
say please.
that's not accessible to the public.
Oh,
So
I
this is
see.
only accessible to the public if you're conducting business.
Oh, perfect. So Butterfly Boy can do his business here then, right?
Well, the police are on their way, so
You're saying please or the police?
the police.
Oh, I thought you were saying like
No,
being
law
polite.
enforcement.
I
I'll
thought
use that term.
I thought you were being polite, like everyone should say please.
So
Well,
we
she
are.
is being polite.
Yo, she is.
But if you don't have official business with the city, other people do have to come in here, so.
Oh, I do have business here, sir.
And you don't.
Yes, I do, sir.
Can't they? I know, they always try and make it seem like other people can't come in when they can. Like, it's
It's a
crazy.
certain kind of person that's always attracted to this kind of job. Not always, but for the most part, you'll get the same spirit, the same attitude. Doesn't matter what state you go to. It's just like, certain people are attracted towards certain environments.
Yeah.
Didn't hear what you said, but I'm pretty sure you know.
Butterfly Boy does have business here. So anyways, Charlestown and John Brown, that rhymes. It's it's almost like they're rapping.
Are you local?
Oh, I just
Sounds like the rap.
I do flip promos like myself.
wherever like the best stuff is. Hey, how are you? So yeah,
What's going on, man?
what's that?
What's going on?
Well, she
Unwritten
sized him
number
I have
up.
a reason that you're standing in here right now.
Oh, well, you seem a little bit aggressive.
No, I'm not being aggressive. I'm being forward.
No, you came up to me very
Okay, so they asked you to leave. You can stand outside and do whatever you want outside. Okay, but you can't be in here. Okay, you have no purpose for here.
Oh yeah, I do.
No, what's your purpose then?
But you assumed I didn't have a purpose before you even asked.
Okay, because they've already told me what's going on. So what is your purpose for being here?
But as an officer, you're supposed to investigate both sides of the story.
Okay, so that's why I'm asking you. What are you here for?
But you weren't investigating both my business. I'm with the Free Press.
Okay.
So yeah, just looking at some stuff.
No, honestly, public servants should
Okay, so you got
be
your little
given training on how to actually serve the public.
Yeah.
Because they feel like they're the ones in the positions of power and they can just let off a decree and you got to do what they say. But they are public servants.
Mm-hmm.
They are paid via tax dollars, and they should, I believe they should take some education on
Yep.
this.
My little subtle condescending.
Yeah.
Can you imagine being married to this lady
Wow.
back here?
It'd be lights out for me, right, gang?
little whatever that is. So
Oh yeah, it's about Charlestown.
okay,
and
okay. So
John
you
Brown.
have your pamphlet. They asked you to leave. Okay, so you need to leave.
Okay, but
You-
but I'm with the Free Press though. I'm just doing Butterfly Boy stuff.
You're trespassing. You have no reason to be here, standing in here. They asked you to leave, so you need to leave.
Oh, okay. But isn't this a publicly owned building? Is it?
Yeah, but if you have no business to be here,
Oh, I do.
then you need to leave.
Oh yeah, I'm doing Butterfly Boy press. Hey, officer, how are you? Hey, how are you?
Oh
officer?
my God. Let's give him a badge and a gun, huh?
I'm saying hi to him. He's not even responding.
I think he gives that look to mask his 70 IQ.
The only thing she said that was true was the flapping part. Flapping around.
What are you doing here?
Oh my God.
Very aggressive.
What are you doing here?
Can you say hi to me first?
No, what are you doing here?
I just want to say hi.
Leave.
That's how they treat
You
people,
want a
man.
citation for trespassing?
No, but it's
Okay, then you need to leave, okay?
I'm
I'm being very nice.
The thing is also is they haven't even done any investigating to find out if maybe he's mentally ill or
Yeah,
you know.
I mean, he could be autistic. He's got butterfly wings on his back. He's talking extremely softly. These people are treating him like he's about to kill everyone. And okay, maybe they've never been in this like situation before in public because it's a small town, obviously, and they're seeing something like this for the first time. They should be approaching this much differently.
I'm sure they were nice to you to tell you to leave.
Being very aggressive.
Oh, I'm not being aggressive.
You guys are being very aggressive.
Oh, you haven't seen aggressive yet.
No,
You're
I'm
about
not.
to find out.
You are. I see. Your eye contact is very aggressive.
My eyes. Come on.
But I'm
Time to
sorry.
leave. Let's go. Come on.
Come
No, I don't want that. Go.
You're gonna be in handcuffs in a minute. Let's go.
Oh,
You're
really?
giving an order to leave.
I'm just with
No,
you.
we're done talking.
Why
Out.
are you yelling at me?
They're gonna give it
Because
the
you're not
creeps.
listening to what I'm telling you to do. So walk out.
Why are you being very aggressive? I'm just
Do you want to go to jail? Is that what you want instead?
Yeah, do you
You
want
want a
to go to
citation?
jail?
Then you need to leave.
That's why you're touching me.
Right. Do that the microphone on?
Tired of dealing with
We're
it.
recording.
Find another place to go.
Why'd you touch butterfly boy?
Find another place to go.
You put me in a wrist lock and you bent my wrist.
This guy looks constipated.
I'm going that way. You guys were mean to butterfly boy.
You know, they're almost the exact same height. Officer Noble and Mr. Constipation.
Why are you guys surrounding me like that?
Oh God, he's like, let's go. I can't handle
I want
this.
to call 911.
No, you have a phone in your hand.
Why are you
We're
yelling?
done.
Why are you
Do not
yelling?
go back in there. All right? You can walk around outside.
She sounds like an angry
okay?
mother.
You cannot go back in there. Do you understand? If you go back in there, you're going to go to jail. Do you understand me?
I'm gonna turn this car around right now.
For obstructing. Do you understand me?
For what?
For obstructing.
But what
So I'm
was-
giving you a lawful order not to go back in there. So if you go back in there, you're going to jail. Do you understand me?
But what was I obstructing? Do you mind
Stop
giving?
walking.
Can I have your name and badge
It says
number?
it right here. Noble.
But you're not
okay?
being very noble right now. No, and do you have a badge number by chance?
We don't use badge numbers.
Do you have a badge number, sir?
Unit numbers 102.
Oh, do you have a unit number?
111.
And that's Manning? You're acting overly manly. You're over Manning right now.
What?
You're over Manning right now.
You're manhandling.
You know how your name's Manning? Well, you're over Manning. You're like manhandling me.
I wasn't handling you. You're giving an order to leave, and we escorted you out of the building because you refused to leave. So why don't you go somewhere else?
But also for it's a public. I was just doing my free press.
They don't want you
butterfly
here.
board. It doesn't matter if they don't want butterflies.
Yes,
They
it
just
does.
don't. They just don't like
Maybe
butterflies.
someone else wants some butterflies. Try walking that way, pass out some butterflies.
Okay, but just so I understand, isn't this a publicly owned public building?
It's a public building for public business. If you're not conducting public business, you're not to be here.
This guy can barely string a
Okay,
sentence.
perfect. So I am conducting public business. So is that cool if I go back in and
No.
conduct
You're
my?
not conducting public business.
What? But yes,
Done.
yes, I am. You guys are interfering with my
This guy's
First Amendment right
constipated,
to
so
press.
constipated.
Press. Yes, this is a Tom Bain violation, sir.
He's about to shit himself.
You were in a restricted area.
Show me where the sign was.
You were outside the lobby there. You were in the back.
70 IQ max.
But there was no restricted access signs. There used to be. It was unlocked though.
So you just go out of people's homes and just open the doors and walk on in?
No, not homes. Just only if I'm doing First Amendment protected butterfly.
I'm tired about the First Amendment. That's all we
You're
hear.
tired about rights?
The police
Go
hate
back
the
in there
First
and get
Amendment.
arrested.
What
Wow,
would the
they
charge
hate
be,
it.
sir?
Obstructing.
We'll be trespassing first, then probably.
He's like, I gotta go find a toilet somewhere.
Yeah.
But
Basically.
you've been given an order not to go back in, so if you go back in, you'll be trespassing.
Understand though it is First Amendment though, respectfully.
And I'm letting you know that if you go back in there, okay, things aren't going to be calm, okay? Because I'm going to have to yell at you again, and then you're going to go to jail.
Can I come in with her?
Ask some questions.
Yeah, I have some questions too, guys. Guys do know it is a First Amendment protected activity for Butterfly Boy to be in here gathering his free press,
You're in
right?
disturbance right now.
Okay, can I?
You are. You're trying to conduct official government business. So you're interrupting government process right now. Okay? Close the door.
I was in public doing a First Amendment protected activity and they made me leave.
This isn't why, I mean, this is exactly why you shouldn't hire low IQ people, man, to do police work.
look like you
It's
being
just
a
too easy to
butterfly
bait
boy.
him.
What's wrong with that? There's nothing wrong with you wearing wings.
They just don't like butterflies. The butterfly boy's calling 911. I'm calling.
Because he's wearing monarch wings, are you?
Hey, yes, he is harassing me because of that. I have these two ossifers who are violating my rights, and they're not letting me into the city hall building. And he grabbed me by my wrist.
This is the thing also, is they choose when they want to enforce this calling 911 when it's not an emergency. When all these other people, it's not an emergency, and they call 911. And then they show up and they don't say anything about it, the police.
And he threw me out, and they're like yelling at me.
I'm sorry, it's very hard to understand you.
These dirty police came to the city hall, and they kicked out Butterfly Boy, and they grabbed my wrist. And they're very dangerous. They're very dangerous. We need ossifers out here.
Sorry, when you're at City Hall, there's police officers there.
Yes, they're dangerous. They're dangerous ossifers. We need supervisors.
The officer just told me to hang up, so I'm gonna go ahead and let you go.
No, don't hang up.
The officer
Oh
told
gosh,
me.
she's come. She's marching over here. And yeah. Hi. Oh, excuse me. Hi.
Alright, come here. Put your hands behind your back.
For what? What are you guys doing?
Let's use 911.
I'm using it correctly.
Gonna throw him in a dungeon.
You have no idea what's going on, so why don't you just keep quiet?
So after
That
24
dude could
hours of
barely
no
even
sleep
say
in the
that.
main part of a West Virginia correctional facility, being questioned by gang members all night and being forced to bunk with a convicted killer, and after refusing to have a single bite of food or drop of water, Butterfly Boy heads straight back to the front lines where it all started, because he's a warrior
live in
butterfly.
the
Oh, Butterfly Boy's in a great
medieval
mood
age,
now.
I think.
I know.
Hey, remember me? I spent the night in jail because of you. Have you ever spent overnight in jail?
If you interrupt this process, I guarantee you will spend another night.
Oh, is that
So choose wisely.
Oh, I will choose wisely.
She is
I'm
a
in
law.
public still.
Little tyrants are everywhere.
Jail wasn't chill at all. It was actually scary.
She can't
doesn't like
handle
She
the-
probably
that
went in
type
to
of
call the
energy.
police
She doesn't
again.
like Butterfly Boy. Butterfly Boy.
You gonna join us today, sir?
Oh no, what are you doing? I was just wondering.
What are we doing? We're just gonna have a word of prayer.
Okay, I don't want to interrupt. I'm gonna hit him.
Okay,
What's your
all
stuff?
We got the Christian / Satanist of the town right there, pretending to be a Christian.
My
Just gotta
dude,
look
right
in
here.
the
I
eyes,
appreciate
man.
you getting that
See it in
hat,
the
brother.
eyes.
What's your name, man?
Asif Khan.
Asif?
Yes, sir.
My name's Mark. I'm here generally just about every noon. You
And-
need a
and-
witness.
and
Let
the-
me know, okay?
Hey, I appreciate you, bro.
Yeah.
You might have to look at them staring right now. Look at them.
Yeah.
They're all staring at me right now.
You know,
You see 'em?
one of them cops drove by,
Yeah.
a woman. I said, "Hey, butterfly cop."
Hey, that's you. Bro, I heard
Got
you
him.
yelling. You have my back. I
Got
appreciate
him.
that. And you brought my hat. This hat means a lot to me, so I appreciate that.
You know, I didn't see anything against the law. You weren't raising hell or anything.
I
He
know,
was
right?
the only cool person I've seen in this town so far.
Remember,
I think this
violated
is-
my rights and I had a fun night in jail. Hey, Officer Noble. Oh, wait, she's gonna get me on jaywalking.
If nothing else, it's some bad karma on their part.
Go over some of the comments. The first one, I'm tired of the First Amendment. A cop.
It should say all cops.
Yeah, all cops. Officer Manning, Charlestown, West Virginia Police Department, Unit Number 102.
There you
Only
go.
a cop would say that. He just proved exactly what they are and why we're always talking about the First Amendment. Cops' worst nightmare of the Constitution. The First Amendment arc is insane, dude. You're so naturally funny and so good at staying in character. Big Dom shows no mercy. What was actually funny about it?
You see this guy,
we-
for those who don't know, he started out as kind of a prankster. But in a lot of his old videos, he would end up having interactions with the police. And this guy's he's highly intelligent. You can tell he kind of figured out, like, what the law was just because he had so many interactions with the police doing prank videos. So at some point, he's like, all right, he wants to become an auditor, which makes great content, and he's able to do the whole comedian role in it. He is a new breed of auditor, but,
Yeah, there was one on here also of her, like, that she actually used to be a cop or something. Let me see. Let me put this up. Something tells me he didn't break character. Schooling a veteran officer on the law in Butterfly Boy voice got me cackling. The fact that the female employee at City Hall who called law enforcement is a former Charlestown police detective makes it even more disturbing, in my opinion.
I see it.
And then, collecting 2 retirements is disturbing. Pray for our youth. They don't stand a chance. That's not what's disturbing, bro. Good for her. It's disturbing because she works with the police and still doesn't know basic rights.
Absolutely. She's a tyrant. She's got that spirit in her. Like, I will dictate what needs to be done.
But the good news is she prayed about it and found peace the next day.
Oh, thank God. Thank God she prayed with that Christian/Satanist at that morning prayer that she does every Monday through Friday. Huh, gang? Gang.
All right.
Put a plate on the switch. Keep going.
I'm glad you're raising awareness for butterfly boys out there. BB Pride.
Human behavior, especially when authority is thrown in the mix. Truly fascinating. It does make for good content.
Yeah, the psychology of people.
Watching these psychopaths who are drawn towards position of government and then seeing them come across this unicorn like to Apree, that makes for things that some people have never seen in their life. As you can see with Ossifer Noble and Ossifer Constipation, they both saw a unicorn that day and they weren't exactly sure how to handle it. But, here we are.
I have epilepsy and I've been taken into custody a few times after a seizure. I may wonder and act very strange. I've never done anything illegal in that posticadal stage. In fact, I tend to be very calm and gentle. However, there have been times where people have called the police because of my very strange behavior. The cops have accused me multiple times of being on drugs and have taken me to get blood tested. When I came back clean, they let me go without so much as a sorry or even an offer to help me home. In fact, they usually think I'm homeless, as if that makes it better to treat me so aggressively.
That's how they are.
When they tackle me for wandering away in a daze as they talk to me. Thank you for showing how quick cops are to criminalize what they don't understand. If they were going to make assumptions, it should have been that you were having mental health issues, not you were a criminal.
Exactly. He was talking quietly, was not making any erratic behavior. It was something that they hadn't experienced before. Therefore, they didn't come from a 0 or 1. They went to a 10 as soon as those police walked in the door. Do you know how many videos I've seen? There was a time where cops were shooting deaf people in the back because they were not following the police officer's command, because they could not hear it. And police believe they are gods, a lot of them, and believe that they can just shoot you in the back if you don't listen to them.
Yeah, a lot of autistic people also have been hurt by police officers.
Exactly. He could have been an autistic person. He wasn't being violent. He showed no signs of violence. He just showed that he was different. And that's what's so beautiful about this display of his rights. It showed that off the get-go, they were ready to come in and be violent, ultimately.
Yeah. Try to do similar acts when they kick you. Come out back with a lawyer or attorney. I would love to see the cops' reaction. I would also.
I would too. I would make a video on that.